Okay, from experience, I have come to realize that the reason why some entrepreneurs evade tax is not because it is intentional. A lot of them do not know how to calculate the amount of tax to pay, while to some, they lack the knowledge of the process of filing for tax. Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Philip. I am going to be talking about compliance and regulatory framework for MSMEs in Nigeria. As a registered business, you are either registered as an enterprise or a limited liability company or an NGO. But for the sake of this presentation, I am going to be emphasizing more on enterprise or limited liability company. So, if your business is registered as an enterprise, these are your tax obligations. You are required to file tax with Corporate Affairs Commission, with Federal Inland Revenue, with the local government, and the State Inland Revenue. These are key. Now, let me start from Corporate Affairs Commission. As an enterprise, you are required to file your annual returns to the Corporate Affairs Commission on a yearly basis. So once your business is up to 12 months in existence, then you are liable to be filing annual returns on a yearly basis. Also, the local governments also require you to pay what we call lock-up shop, business premises, depends on the local government. Then your tax obligation to the State Inland Revenue, it also depends on the state. For some states, like Lagos State, you are required to pay payee, that's pay as you earn, and your payee is the calculation is 1% of your staff salary on a monthly basis. At the end of 12 months, your staff will be eligible to collect tax clearance. Then, aside payee, you're also required to pay business premises to the state government, and you're also required to pay developmental levy and direct assessment. Direct assessment is paid by the business owner, the entrepreneur. Okay, that's the list I can mention for now. Then also for the Federal Inland Revenue, your tax obligation to the Federal Inland Revenue is VAT. That's value added tax. So once your business is registered, it is required that you should register for tax identification number so that you can open a corporate account for your business. And before 21st of every month, latest by 21st of every month, you are required to file your tax. And your tax is 7.5% of your gross earnings on a monthly basis. But the new finance bill of the federal government had make it easy for MSME. So if we are not generating up to 25 million naira per annum revenue, then we are not required to pay VAT. But what is expected of you is that on a monthly basis, you are required to file zero returns. So to the Federal Inland Revenue. So once you file the zero return consistently, that's if you are not generating up to 25 million naira on a yearly basis. So you file your zero returns for 12 months, you can still be eligible to collect tax clearance at the end of 12 months. So these are your obligations as a limited, as an enterprise, as a business that is registered as an enterprise. All right, now let's move to a limited liability company. So if your business is registered as a limited liability company, you are still required to file your annual returns to the Corporate Affairs Commission on a yearly basis. You are still required to pay lock-up shop or business premises to the local government, depending on the state or the local government. Then you're also required to file your payee, pay as you earn, that's 1% of your staff salary to the State Inland Revenue. Okay, then for the Federal Inland Revenue, you are also required to file your VAT which is 7.5% of your monthly gross earnings. Same is still applicable, the same latest finance bill. If you are not generating up to 25 million naira per annum, you are not required to pay VAT, but it is onus on you on a monthly basis, latest on the first of every month, to file your zero returns. Okay, that's for VAT. Then the next tax obligation for a limited liability company is company income tax. For the company income tax, you are required to prepare your audited financial statement on an annual basis. Then you pay your company income tax to the Federal Inland Revenue. But if you are not generating up to 25 million naira monthly, you are exempted. But don't forget, you are still required to prepare and submit your audited financial statement on a yearly basis. Okay, so after the company income tax, then we also have educational levy for those who are into education. Then we also required to pay petroleum income tax for those who are into petroleum. Yes, petroleum resources. Okay, also for NGO, for NGO, I know NGO is a non-governmental organization. You are not expected to make profits or surplus. But you are required as an NGO. As an NGO, you are required to register for TIN, for tax identification number. Once you register for TIN, you can apply for tax exemption certificate. Or on a monthly basis, you file your zero returns. This will make you to be eligible to assess or to process tax clearance at the end of 12 months. And it's going to put you on a good side of the law. So, in conclusion, I will advise you, if you have not been filing your tax, start now. It's never too late. Delay is dangerous. Make every effort to start filing your tax so that you can be on a good side of the law. If you are having any challenge, you can contact us via Instagram on @exclusive-trade-consulting, on Instagram on exclusive-trade-consulting. Or you can contact me on Instagram at Philip Matthew N. Or you can also reach me on 08057993277 via WhatsApp. Thank you. God bless you.